That letter with that card in it still up down that counter. That letter with that card in it. There's an envelope with the card in it.
I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business. Just look at the ticket. I'm traveling, man. I'm switching the pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it. I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. What you give it? Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more of them dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays are yawning yanas.
You said what?
When there's nothing to do. Never been capping, you know that it's true. Haters are climbing your river like boo. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll see Deontay Johnson. He was great a week ago, burning the
then you notice that triple wrap thing.
In that one. It's the Shamrocks and the Browns under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports
I feel like it burns full because of extra layer.
Down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia.
But it's funny, it works in reverse like that because if you take a little weed and put it in a cigar arm roll, it's something like that bitch just run.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new start, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Now the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
First play, Watson to the air. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. 14 yards there, first play from scrimmage.
How about that play for Peoples-Jones, and how about the 2022 he had? Former 6th-rounder topped 800 yards, going from primarily a deep threat to a well-rounded starting receiver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home.
Now you know we about to be on. Right.
Contact and short of the sticks.
You came out with a bad impression like me today.
All right, though, it's right on time, cause even halfway hint. Nope, she got a medical card home. What do you mean? I know. In her building. In her building.
Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. 11 yards for nothing. Deshaun Watson, when you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
And when you talk about game planning, putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every throw. That's not an issue at all. He has great touch delivering the football. But that mobility, that added dimension, when he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. And last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
Yeah.
To throw is Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Now a play fake, and it's Watson going up top. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. When you look at this defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let's go.
Tanner Muse coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Goes up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And able to get this out to the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 14 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Willis headed left off the option. The decision to keep it turns out to be good with 11 yards in the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Check match, check match. Street.
And Willis keeping it himself on the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Oh no, that shouldn't be going for this right now.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does.
Let's go, Allen Robinson. Big hit.
27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there. And they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right
You
there.
gotta
First down.
go to the damn boy. Oh, yeah.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Harris fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all. Down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
How's that, buddy?
They'll try to run with Harris and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. In motion right is the tight end. They'll try and run with Harris. And this is going to depend on the spot. But
bullshit.
A few inches short.
Bullshit.
A gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. This is a long drive offensively, wouldn't you? Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line.
Fuck that. I'm going to leap. I'm going to watch y'all leap, and I'm going to have faith.
Successful there on the challenge.
I'm going to have faith that y'all going to be all right.
Because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
Oh, that's bogus.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
That's the legal face shit.
No, this is the highest round thing. I get off my
4th down, Willis. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th.
You think? He said they wouldn't have one.
No, nigga, that, huh?
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's a. I remember that's the dude that did that one. He an ex-military dude that designed that joint. They got a bunch of them there like that. That spot that kind of high though. That like $200 or some shit. Oh, they done brought it down there because I looked at that joint a couple years ago. It was for like a 2 hour or an hour tour, like $200 a person or $100-something a person or $200 something like that. Yeah.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Tackled that time by Joey Porter Jr.
I can't believe that.
It's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what we talk about this all the time, about being a ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And they
I do see
to start the
we just got downloaded the book
Now,
on
that's
back
the
to you
play
jump.
call that the offensive coordinator
But that's how
had
you
in his
did.
head. You saw
That's how you
the
did
end
for that.
result. He wanted to go ahead and
ticket,
push the
bro.
ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Meanwhile, the throw is complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Watson on third down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Come on, Kenny Pickett.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Come on, Kenny
Heck of a
Pickett.
play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the second quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a first down.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Willis headed left off the option. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself.
First, if you confirm that the patient's insurance is active, then contact the payer.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got pick it up and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, Pickett. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12 and give the tackle to Anthony Walker. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Pickett will look to pass it. This is caught. And he will be out of bounds with a first down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. In motion. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Najee Harris, well built for work down here near the end zone. That's a nice job there to hold him up. But I doubt we've seen the last of him on this drive.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. An option handoff given to Harris. And this time he is in. Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are back within a score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game.
Swear for that one thing, just another with his goddamn game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson.
I hear you.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been set.
Gone.
God told me it's time to start taking charge of it.
We'll go sit down at the computer and take charge of them clients.
Down go there.
I'll move it on stage.
Or maybe routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Watson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground.
Oh, he felt that.
Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
Wow.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 37. York able to send this one through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. First and 10, here's Pickett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
You got to change the heart about giving it back.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. He's going to let it go again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we send you, well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Olszewski now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. 94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check man.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. And they run with Harris off the option. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Pickett. Looking for Johnson.
Wrong
Intercepted.
fucking button.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays...
Number 023-58098. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Come on, defense.
Charles, maybe a little
We'll not get it,
and
so.
refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Trying with Pickett here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Come on, man.
And that's a crusher right there.
How this big kid can't even run his fucking route?
When that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn?
Like, they literally just let this nigga. He's supposed to be running the whole route.
Points for how hard you throw the football.
Now Pickett on fourth down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
Man. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second down, here's Pickett. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And he's got his target, Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Wow.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An option handoff given to Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Setting up the screen, Harris. Touchdown! Najee Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point now by Boswell. It's right through, and we are now tied at 13. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a Najee Harris touchdown. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by 21. Cleveland offense making their way out. We got a brand new ball game, all even after the last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Watson on first down. He's got Njoku over the middle. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, Watson. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. He's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Oh, shit, let me click on him. That's an interception, man. Come on.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. 1 quarter remains.
Damn, that's a pig.
Wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now here on EA Sports. 13 all our
You gotta stop with the bullshit, man.
Number 4. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller.
Still first down.
To throw is Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taylor Muse, his second sack of the night. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on third and about 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
York able to send this one through, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll take this across the 25.
Make the receiver not goddamn go down the damn field.
On the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. In motion comes the tight end left. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Ball right on the...
Don't so much water, I gotta pee. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Nice now.
This is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Whoop her ass, mama.
All runs on this drive
what the
so
fuck?
far. It's 1st and 10. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll run on 1st down. It's Warren. He's got it to the 43 here. And now they're in the hurry up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Oh, let's go.
Boswell's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here now, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 7, 57 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Now Pickett. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Bronco leading. Hey, 79 Broncos.
Willis to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Pickett to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. Now a desperation throw deep down.
He dropped it.
This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries.
Come on, bro. You dropped it. Damn.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that, but finally gets stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
Damn.
Fourteen-yard line, 2nd and 11. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn...
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing. Lisa loves slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't take hold any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, ooh. Let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck the two. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the goose. Stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time. Yeah. I can show you how to make a lot of cheese. I got the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I wanna circulate the units and the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. Ooh. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build,